Yo, what's going on everybody? It's your boy KAIO and I'm back again. It's time to give you another One Piece video, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you guys my review of One Piece chapter 1022. I know exactly what you guys want me to talk about, and that is Sanji and Zoro's tag team attack on King and Queen. Of course, the battle is still yet to go on because they've only done like a couple of attacks. I'm expecting Sanji and Queen to actually go all out just like Zoro and Sanji, but I will talk about that a little bit later on because I want to talk about the stuff that happened earlier on in this chapter, because we've finally gotten the confirmation, even though we all knew it, but Oda wanted to put it in there for us anyway, that the Toby Ropo are completely down and out. But I find it funny how he's only posted like 3 members. Like, he only posted Black Maria, Sasaki, and Who's Who. Like, I didn't even see Ulti and Page 1, to be fair, so I'm thinking, where are they? Why are they not on there? And I know I've said this plenty of times, it's because it didn't really feel like a big battle. Unless they were there and I didn't see him and I was just being blind. But I just remember him specifically posting big shots of those 3 characters because we know that they were battles. But regards to that, because I've spoken about it so many times, you guys know I have issues with Ulti and Page 1 and Nami and Usopp. Like, that stuff, just get it out of there. That was just horrid. And that's the last time I'm going to talk about it, I promise. I'm not talking about those anymore. I'm done with it. But then moving further on, we have Fukurokuju versus Raizo. Now, I know Raizo is going to win that battle. That is obvious because, you know, he's going to want to show that he's capable of being like that amazing ninja, because Fukurokuju was saying that, so it's like, yeah, you had the skills no matter what you do, but it's the emotion. And I'm thinking, well, why does it matter? Like, Raizo's still going to kick your butt. You know, I like Fukurokuju's actual fighting technique. Like, he's using his earlobes. I think it was like earlobe crackers or something like that. And he actually managed to catch out Raizo. But it was just funny how when they were both fighting, you had Raizo like, how could you serve someone like Orochi? And then you had it from vice versa with Fukurokuju going, well, how can you serve a ghost? Talking about Odin. But I love the way that actually ended when it was like, well, yeah, we may have been like serving him and everything, and we are still now, but it's because it's unfinished business. And he's saying that Kaido and Orochi's, well, even though Orochi's gone down, but both of them, the reign is going to end tonight, and Momonosuke will be the Shogun. And even if we died doing this, and I love how they had every single shot of Odin's retainers, like, it made me laugh seeing, like, you know, Ashura Doji laying down and there's like a pool of blood. I'm thinking, okay, is he actually dead or is he alive? And then you got Kinemon laying face down, and then you got everyone else just like in the midst of their battles, and then you got the Toby Ropo are just like down and out. But it's very like nice, and it's like very uplifting how they're still fighting because they know there's unfinished business. That was really cool. But, and this is the big but, we then move on to Killer and Hawkins, and I was just examining that fight because Hawkins, being the bitch that he is, but being a mastermind, has got a straw doll of Kid. Because Eustace Kid got affected, because where Killer attacked Hawkins and drew blood, Hawkins let that happen and wasn't even going to tell Killer that I have your captain. And no matter what's going to happen, you're going to have to attack me and you will kill your own captain. And I wanted to tell you because it's going to be a lot more fun to see how you're going to go about this. You got Kid who's in front of Big Mum and Foul Galore, and Law's like, what's wrong with you? And he's just like, I was like, what is going on? Like, why am I bleeding? But then something actually made me think, I know a way that Killer could get around this, and I know it's probably not going to be as much, but Kid's missing his left arm and Hawkins isn't. So if Killer chops that off, it's not going to do anything to Kid. But then that's the only thing I could think that could happen. It'd be very, very funny if Oda actually does that with Hawkins, just having his arm like cut off, and then Hawkins is like, ha 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 ha, hold on a minute, Kid doesn't actually have an arm there. So that could be one way Hawkins could bleed to death. I could see that happening. So this could be potentially the end of Hawkins. Doubt it, but I don't want to rule it out because that is a lot of potential blood loss from losing your arm. And the Killer's not exactly going to let him get away. So this could be the end of Hawkins, guys. Just putting that out there. And of course, thinking about it, it's a great way to actually like end this fight. Just seeing Hawkins lose an arm and then Eustace Kid's fine, rather than him just getting absolutely like blitzed while Killer's trying to attack Hawkins. But then I'm sure Hawkins knows that Kid hasn't got a left arm. I think if Killer tries to go for that left arm, which he will, I feel like Hawkins is probably going to jump in the way and try and get him to like slit his chest or his stomach or his legs or something like that. But is this going to be the end of Kid, or is it going to be the end of Hawkins, or both? Because some people seem to think that Kid is not going to make it past Wano. I'm in the belief that I think he will. I want him to because I'm a big fan of Eustace Kid, but I don't know. It could be the end of both of them, or it could be the end of one of them. It could go either way. We're just gonna have to wait and see, because we can't forget that Kid, even though it's Law and Kid, they are fighting Big Mom at the end of the day. And I think if one of them is going to survive, it's most likely going to be Law, because we know Law has said, and obviously like he's speaking to like Corazon, he's like, yeah, I've got like a purpose to like even go further beyond now. I was saying like Dragon Ball reference there, but yeah, he's got the, you know, push to go on. And I know Kid is supposed to be like Luffy's rival, but obviously things can change. Oda could throw in a curveball and just end Kid's life for all we know. So yeah, I can't wait to see how this fight's gonna go. But I want to know whose fight we're gonna get first, because the way it ended with this chapter, it could go with Zoro and Sanji versus King and Queen, or we could go to Kid, Big Mom, and Law. I don't mind which battles we go. I would rather go with Sanji and Zoro because it's just more hype right now, but you never know. Oda could throw in a curveball again and be like, yeah guys, I'm going to save that till later, here's these guys instead. So it's up to him. But of course, talking about the wings of the Pirate King, we have Zoro and Sanji, the two wings, the guys that are talking about, well, once we conquer this battle, yeah, we will see a glimpse of Luffy becoming the Pirate King. Those words were like music to my ears, but also a shot as well. Not a bad way, but it was like a shot to the heart of knowing that it's actually getting closer. Like, it's actually getting closer and closer to Luffy being the Pirate King. I want to do a whole video talking about like what Sanji and Zoro were saying, because it's very, very important. You can see that Oda is conveying a message to all of us, saying that, guys, yeah, Luffy's like storyline is coming to like a close eventually. Like, we're getting so much more closer and closer that we know that Luffy is going to become the Pirate King. That's his journey end, and then after that it's going to be something else that happens, which I think is going to be the war, because everyone's going to go after Luffy, because Luffy is going to be the Pirate King. But it's just hearing those words, the glimpse of Luffy becoming the Pirate King, just like edging closer and closer. It's one step closer. I was about to start singing Linkin Park there, the lyrics there, but yeah, it's one step closer to Luffy becoming Pirate King, because once you take out Blackbeard and Big Mom, all you've got left is Shanks, Blackbeard, and the world government. Well, of course, Emu, but you know, Emu goes into the world government lot. There's not many people left for Luffy to fight unless you've got all these other people that come in to fight him. But you take out a Yonko, and obviously Big Mom goes down as well, then it's officially confirmed that Luffy is a Yonko. Though Big News Morgans has claimed he is the 5th Emperor, it doesn't matter. We all know that Luffy is a Yonko level. Even if, and I mean it's a big, big if, that Luffy loses, he's still managing to tangle with a Yonko and still going toe to toe, and has like learned a lot of techniques. The man is doing Conqueror's Haki with his own attacks. Like, we haven't even seen Luffy use any of his Gomu Gomu no Mi attacks with Conqueror's Haki. We haven't seen him use Gear 4 or potentially Gear 5, which he could reveal when he goes back up there and go straight into Gear 5. We've still got a lot to go within this arc. Well, actually, technically, we've got 15 minutes. If you guys have seen Dragon Ball Z, or you grew up with Dragon Ball Z, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. You've probably seen the meme when it goes like on for, it'll probably go on forever, to be fair. Like, Frieza's like, yeah, 5 minutes. That's how long you have. Then we had all of those episodes, but then when you read the chapters, it's not as long. But because this is One Piece, I can see it going on a little bit longer, because we still have Zoro and Sanji versus King and Queen. We still have Big Mom, Kid, and Law. And we still have Yamato and Kaido, and the backstories if they happen. I think we definitely will, but I'm wondering how far Oda's going to go with this compared to like Oda's, because Oda's went on for a long period of time, but I don't see Kaido's going on as long, or Yamato's. Or maybe he might try and combine the two while they're fighting, so we'll get to see a bit of both. I don't know how Oda's going to do this, but I definitely see some backstories coming in on this. It's going to happen. But 15 minutes, I can't believe it. 15 minutes and it's over. Just to think, guys, 15 minutes until Kaido and Big Mom go down, because I know that our boys Luffy, Law and Kid are going to win. Sanji and Zoro are going to win their battles. That is going to be one heck of a battle. I cannot wait to see Zoro go all out against King. He's going to use Conqueror's Haki. Well, he can't use it like knowing he can use it. It's just going to happen. Enma, we get to see Enma in full effect. And then Sanji hasn't used the raid suit. We're still waiting to see the raid suit, and he's still doing damage to Queen. Oh my god, Wano's just going to go down like as goated. It already is goated, but it's going to go down even more as goated. And of course, Marco. I did say Marco's most likely going to give up, and he has. But I've got to mention this as well. It's probably going to be the title, but it's time for the stars to take the stage. So I love One Piece. Like, hype stuff like this. Oda will just, like, wait. He'll wait until it's the right moments, and he'll just be like, info dumps. Oh, we love the info dumps. It's so amazing. Comes to the fights. Oh my god, these fights are going to be insane. Like, that tag team attack, just like, the boys are back. The boys are back. It's like wrestling when you had, like, the Hardy Boys, and you had the Dudleys. Oh, is that them? The Dudley brothers? Yeah, it was them. And then they got the third guy, but Spike Dudley, that was it. But yeah, you got like the Dudleys or like the Hardys, you got Edge and Christian. You all like these little tag teams, and it's finally happening. Like, it's so good. Even though they're taking the piss out of each other at the end, nah, I'm just so excited. Like, I cannot wait to read the next chapter. Of course, there's no break next week. Yes. Anyways, guys, so overall, yeah, fantastic chapter. I'm really looking forward to the next one. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Make sure to smash this video with a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. I'd love to see what you guys think. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you guys never ever miss a post, and I will see you guys for the next video. So until then, see ya.